Hi, this is Eva Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go to learn, laugh, and grow. Today, let's talk about problems. Do you have any? I know I do. Lots and lots of problems. But guess what? Everybody has problems. There's not a single person in this world who doesn't face some challenge. Even the richest people on earth have problems. Maybe they have more money than they can spend, but they might not be in good health, or they have stress from running a huge company. So what do you do when you're feeling overwhelmed by the problems in your life? That's what I'll share today. This is episode 292 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time to dream big.
My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there. And we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big.
Before we dive into this week's episode, here's Silly Sophia to make us all laugh.
Why couldn't the sailor learn his alphabet? He kept getting lost at sea. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory.
Thank you, Sophia. Today, most of us listening are fortunate to not have the problems that our ancestors did, who did not have the comforts of modern life. When they heard a rustle in a bush, they had to be worried that it was a lion ready to eat them. But guess what? While life has become much more safe for most of us, our brains have not evolved much in that same period, and our brains are designed for survival. We look for what's dangerous, and our brains look for ways to find out what's wrong. And of course, you can always find something that is wrong. If I asked you, I'm sure you can find something in your life that you could be stressed, frustrated, or concerned about. But that's why it's so important to understand that our brains are designed to look for what's wrong, to protect us from danger. But there's good news too. There is one emotion that is an antidote to all of our problems. If you haven't heard the word antidote, it's like a cure that can be given to counteract a specific disease. Well, gratitude is the antidote to fear and anger, the two emotions that can create the most problems in our lives. Think about it. You can't feel grateful and angry at the same time. If you're grateful, you're in a beautiful state of mind. So the question is, how do you activate gratitude? Just like you have to exercise to keep your body healthy, you need to train your brain to keep your mind healthy. And similar to physical exercise, where you can't expect to stay in good shape if you just exercise once a month, with your mind and gratitude, you also have to train your brain every day. You have to train your brain to look for what's right in the world, rather than what's wrong. You have to train your brain to look for what you can appreciate, rather than what you can be upset about. One exercise that my family does every night is at our family dinner, we always talk about what we have to be grateful for. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes, but it's a time where as a family, we're training our brains to find something specific we can be grateful for. And we do this even if we had a tough day, or if my sister and I were arguing right before dinner. This gratitude exercise is a time for us to reflect on what we have to appreciate in our lives. It doesn't have to be something big. You can find gratitude in tiny moments. Like sometimes I'll say I'm grateful for my animals. And when my chickens are not broody, I'll say that I'm grateful that they're laying eggs for us to eat. My sister will often say gratitude for a play date that she had with a friend. Oftentimes, my parents will say that they're grateful for our health and for some fun experience that we had together that day, which might just be a short bike ride we went on before dinner. It's about training your brain to look for these little things and to appreciate them. So that is my big lesson for you today. We all have problems. Certainly some people are suffering worse than others. But if we want to look for challenges, then I know there's no shortage that we can all choose from. As we also discussed today, we can train our brain to look for what's right, not just what's wrong. And that's what I'm challenging all of you to do. The earlier you start, the better. My sister has been listening to us practice gratitude every day from when she was a baby and before she could even talk. And we can tell that gratitude comes to her very easy now because it's part of her personality. Of course, it's never too late to start. So whether you're 5, 10, or 50 years old, I encourage all of you to train your brain to practice gratitude every day of your life. Yes, there are problems, but life is also beautiful, especially if you choose to look for the beauty in it. That's all for today. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional, you need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. I'll see you next episode. Bye!